Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.
And thank you so much. First of all, Maria Venuto singing the national anthem. That's our opening song now. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. And of course, a shout out from Ian Eagle. We absolutely, loved this interview. If you didn't get the interview, by all means, definitely go and watch it. Go and watch his son Noah Eagle also. That was really really awesome. So so anyway, I wanted to say hello and come on for a little bit, everyone. And so how's everybody doing? Theme of the show, really, we're going to talk a little bit about the Hall of Fame. We're going to talk about, just a few things in general. Again, please, if you have any questions, come on, talk to us about it. We really appreciate it. And as you know, tomorrow morning we have our morning show at 9:30, and we're going to have a really good guest. Which if Nitin gives me the okay, I can bring him up and he'll talk a little bit about that. If he gives me a thumbs up. Nitin, can I have a thumbs up? You ready? Yes, no, maybe? Well, he's not giving me the thumbs up yet. Okay. All right. So anyway, tomorrow morning we will be coming on at 9:30. And again, for NY Yankee Mania, he's giving me the thumbs up so we can bring him up. And let's talk to Nitin. How you doing, Nitin?
What's up, Joe? What's up, everyone in the chat? By the way, my team and I booked Ian and Noah from 2 weeks ago. So if you guys missed those episodes, please go check that out. And they gave Joe a shout out. So kudos to Ian, Eagle, and Noah doing that. So my team and I booked them from last week too. So kudos to them for giving them the shout out. And also, obviously, tomorrow, my team and I also booked my mentor and good friend, Amy Trask. So she'll be joining here tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. Please get your questions ready for her. It should be a good stream. And then, obviously, my team and I also booked Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So we'll get to that later. But, but Amy Trask, tune in tomorrow. Amy Trask is coming tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. And she's one of my mentors, and she's amazing. And it should be a good stream, guys. And also, in the third quarter, Indiana's beating Miami 10-7 in the national championship game right now.
Oh, wow. Okay. And you know what? While we're going at it with the shows, Nathan, we have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Yeah.
We're all booked. So you want to go over, and then of course we have a nice announcement about Sunday, as Evan's going to be calling the championship game.
Yes.
Who's going to go into that Super Bowl? So that's going to be a lot of fun, everyone. That's going to be at 4 Eastern.
Yeah. So after the Amy Trask one, Wednesday, my team and I booked Pat Regazio. He's a Mets reporter. He does great stuff in the sports industry. He's coming out at 10 a.m. Eastern. So, guys, get your questions. Oh, God.
What's the matter? Oh, well. Okay. We kind of lost Nitin. You know what happens with live radio or live TV. So, but in any event, so we are going to have an action-packed week. And then Thursday night at 10 o'clock, Chef Nick is going to actually be the host of the show, as he's going to be actually interviewing me. I hate to, I'm not tooting my own horn at all, but he will be interviewing me. He's wanted to do this for a while. You, the fans, have been wanting it. So we're going to talk a lot about growing up in this business and the ins and outs and all kinds of good stuff. So That's going to be Thursday night at 8 p.m. right here on NY Yankee Mania. We do have another host coming up, and that is Sean Browning. So let's bring him on. How you doing, Sean?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. A little better, a little like flaky feeling before, but everything is good now. So I decided, hey, why not? Let's go on. Let's talk to the fans a little bit. I wanted to talk a little bit too about the Hall of Fame. Who do we really think is going to come on? Who's going to make it? Is it going to be Carlos Beltran? Is it going to be Andrew Jones? What's your feeling? How are you feeling about it? I mean, there's quite a few people before that. We have Chase Utley. We have Jimmy Rollins. We have David Wright, Torrey Hunter, Cole Hammonds, just to name a few. What do you think? What in your hearts of hearts? Who do you think is going to make the Hall of Fame? Or one or both of them, or a surprise?
I see. I see Beltran, and I see that other guy. What's his name again? They were talking about.
Andrew Jones, Carlos Beltran.
Yeah, I see Andrew Jones, Beltran, getting in the Hall of Fame. I see a long shot, Andrew Pettit, and I see Jimmy Rollins probably getting closer to that 75 threshold, if not getting in. Those would probably be the two surprises.
Okay. Awesome. Also, while we have you on here, before we even do anything, you have some news. Don't forget to plug the True Historian short that you put out in Martin Luther King's legacy. Talk about that, Sean.
Yeah, there's a whole lot I could spin on Dr. King. He's one of my favorite people in history all time. But I wanted to do a short, especially because it's Martin Luther King Day, to just reflect on what he did, the speech, the "I Had a Dream" speech on the steps of the Washington Monument. And how it shaped how it is in America. Because Joe, you and I, we didn't get to go through what it was like back in the 30s, 40s, 50s, and even before then, when there was high dimensions between blacks and whites, and there was real injustice. We complain about different stuff, but what they went through, what Dr. King went through, there's a whole there's a whole reality. But I wanted to reflect and get other different people to kind of understand that this man, and also the fact that he stood up and fought for the rights, civil rights, without one. Everything he did was peaceful protesting, no violence, and it was civil disobedience. And there's a reason why we cherish him today. But sometimes people want to, kind of go against it or try and do our own thing, and we want to fight violence with violence, but that's not the case. And that was the reason I just wanted to do that. If it makes sense.
Yeah, no, it definitely does make sense, and you're really a true historian, without a doubt, and you do have a wonderful short that's going to be coming out. I got to see just a couple of seconds of it, to be honest with you, because we were coming on, but I definitely to check it out as soon as the show is, as soon as we end the show, and I definitely recommend. So what exactly is the name of the short, and where can the people see it?
Well, I put it on my YouTube channel, True Historian, and but the name of the short was really just simple. It showed the image of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, and It was remembering the legacy that he did from the Montgomery bus boycott all the way to the "I Had a Dream" speech, and then obviously, unfortunately, when he got assassinated in 1968. But really, what the question is: are we really living up to his speech, the "I Had a Dream" speech, and nowadays? And what? And I'm basically I'm saying is a call to remember and reflect on what that civil rights movement that he led changed how our country is today, the world we're living in.
Your YouTube page is now on the in the comments, everyone. So if you scroll down to the last comment, you will see it. That's courtesy of Ken from Yankees, The Ugly Truth. So you can take a look at that and see the good work that Sean has put into it and all of that. Hey, Sean, did you ever consider writing a book?
Yes, I'm actually working on a book right now. I got to get back to finish writing it. It's actually I'm trying to write different books, but one book I'm working on is I'm taking 4 different presidential assassinations and I'm giving a security analysis on what we learned from it, from these different events that happened involving the presidents, how the presidents themselves, before their unfortunate deaths, helped make this country better, and just kind of an overall view of it. But I'm trying to write it and connect at different times, because that's the one thing that my dad really taught me, and I really learned that when I go through history, you find ways it connects to different other events and timelines.
Right.
And
exactly.
then how you really learn. And that's what I'm trying to write in paper, but it's not always easy converting what's up here to.
Well, I'll tell you the truth. One thing I've learned in life, you said you're writing it, and don't put it off, Sean. What you can do today, don't do tomorrow, and don't do yesteryear. If you have a dream and it's and regardless, however it is, do it from the bottom of my heart. You're like a brother, and it's very, very important to follow your dream. So if your dream is to finish that book, I don't care how young, old, or indifferent you are, do it, because it will satisfy you. And if nothing else, you fulfilled your dream. And that's what it's all about. If you're writing that book, continue the book. It's like having a dance. You're asking a girl to dance, right? Or whoever, your wife, your mom, your grandma. You gotta finish the dance. And now that I, as friend and colleagues, and we will be on you. I will be on you with it, because I want to see you follow. If you're writing a book, that's a dream. And if you have the knowledge to write a book, then it's about time that you follow that dream and do it. And if you need help, if you need any whatever, everybody's here. And if we can't help you, we'll find ways to help you. But follow it. You want to write that book, write that book. And I think everybody will agree with me that's on here right now. There is a little bit of Yankee news coming from Yankees, The Ugly Truth. The Yankees have signed Dylan Coleman to a minor league deal with an invite to spring training. So another ham and egger, another 5 and dimer. Thank you, Ken, for that. Appreciate it. And, again, Yankees are just doing everything the opposite way than they've been operating, but we are really sick and tired. Let's we're sick and tired of saying it, doing it. Get it done. Get it done. Yeah. Pick somebody up today, go forward. You want to you want to move on from Bellinger? Move on. because the more this haggles, the more the fans are going to hate this guy.
Yeah.
He's bringing it on himself. So either you sign the guy or let him walk, and the Yankees will find another way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And it's like,
I mean, really,
it's like Scott Boras is the Joker, you know.
yeah, really. We do see that Nitin is back on the bottom. When he are you ready, Nitin? We'll bring you up. He's not hearing me. Okay, but yeah. So I mean, obviously, enough's enough with the Bellinger thing. I mean, it's really tiresome now. I you know, either you grab him. I mean, obviously, we know the Yankees. If they really, really, really wanted him, they would have had him already.
Oh yeah.
They want to keep him at their price, but enough's enough. I mean, you know, really, how much can you drag this stuff out? You know, do you really want to go to March? Do you want to go to April? I don't understand. I mean, what's your feeling?
Yeah. So here's my thing, and I said it last night. I had to vent. You know, and that was the thing. Is what I'm saying is, congratulations, Cody Bellinger. You made yourself a villain. Because you say you wanted to be a Yankee, you dreamed to be a Yankee, you begged to be traded to the Yankees, but then you're dragging out a more than fair opportunity that the Yankees offered you. Well, they gave you things they don't always consider giving you: opt-outs, signing bonus, you know, different other things they got in there, and $160, right, which makes it $32 AAV, right? A true $32 and a, you know what his market value is? 28 million, or 25 to 28 million. That's his projected value. And with all of that production he's had in the history, you know, the up and down stuff, why are we going to pay you 37 to 40 million dollars? You're not Aaron Judge, you're not Garrett Cole, you're not Shohei Ohtani, and you're not even Frank Hurt. I mean, the big hurt, Frank Thomas.
Yeah, I agree with you. I totally agree with you. So, and the thing is, there's no guarantee he's even going to play that great,
Right?
because, you know, like I said, look at the back of his baseball card. He's up and down, up and down. And Scott Boras is going with well, he plays all these positions and he does this. So what?
So what?
Does that guarantee you $40 million a year because he can
Yeah.
play more positions than the other guy?
No, and also here's the other thing. He's looking for one dumb owner to pay that big money. Wait and short. And guess what? How come none of the 32 owners, or 32 owners in the MLB, none of them are biting? None of the franchises are biting on a 7-year deal that Cody Bellinger and Scott Boras wants, or Scott Boras wants for Cody Bellinger, but that Cody Bellinger's letting him go for.
I agree. And the bottom line is, you know, everything out there now is starting to dwindle down a little bit. So, but you know, what do we do? I mean, what do the Yankees do? Are they showing us they're going with the kids? Are they showing us they truly don't want to spend money? Are they what is the plan? And you know, listen, they could turn around and say, we don't have to tell anybody. Okay, well, you want to sell tickets?
Right.
You know, and I understand from a good source that tickets are not going well right now. So if it's not going well and the winter's not going well, you don't want to strike out a third time. That's two things against you. That third one better be good.
Yeah.
You know, so
And
I don't know.
but yeah, here's my take on this. I think they're preparing all this ham and egger stuff. They're
Right.
preparing for big trades. And I think they're preparing themselves for multiple then without losing too much depth, but you're gonna get land multiple trades.
Yeah. I see. I mentioned in today's show at 12 o'clock that I felt the Yankees are going to be the most active team in spring training. But again, that could be leading up to a disappointment. I don't know. I've seen the Yankees have very quiet spring trainings. I've seen them have active. I've also seen them do it on the very last day. They get like a guy, they did it, years back when they desperately needed a shortstop to really try to compete for a world championship. And they ended up right on the last minute on the way flying back to New York from that, at that time, Fort Lauderdale. They picked up Bucky Dent, and that solidified the middle of the infield. So I don't know. It's such a weird off season, and it's kind of weird for the Mets too. I don't know what they're thinking.
Yeah,
Listen, they may just get Bellinger because they want to get Bellinger.
I
Does it
mean,
make sense to the team? I don't know.
well, but also the one thing that's been weird too is all the misdirection by all these beat writers. Even the ones that are very credible, they're they've been wrong about some of the things that happened. Remember, they were going, yeah, Michael King finalists are on the East Coast, and then he resigns with San Diego.
Yep. And Ken brings up John Birdie was signed when spring training broke 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Yep, true.
John Birdie, and then Donaldson, which was a poor decision.
Well, Donaldson, I believe, was a little bit before the training, I believe. But
Okay.
Birdie I loved, but unfortunately, after for 3 games, he was out for the year.
Yeah,
Almost for the year. That was ridiculous.
he got the Tim LaCastro
Yeah,
curse.
that was another thing. We get him for speed and everything, and what happens? He gets hurt, or what happens the first time he attempts, he's thrown out. I mean,
Yeah.
you get a guy for major speed and he gets thrown out at second base, and it's like, what else can happen, really? But
Right.
The way the team is constructed right now, you got to really believe that they are going to give a chance to Spencer Jones. Obviously, what about Dominguez? That is my calling card right now. What are they going to do with Dominguez? That is the $1 million question. I don't know. I mean, nobody knows. Nobody knows.
I mean, he could be a fourth outfielder. I mean, that's kind of what they've been using him as.
You really want that from a 22-year-old that should be playing every day?
No, I think I really believe they're gonna trade him, but for what? I don't know. I mean, I know that his trade value is high still. But there's a lot of hype on him, but yeah, I would rather they let them play every day. But I mean, if Spencer Jones beats him out in spring training for the job and that competition, the best thing to do is trade Dominguez for pitching arm or right-handed bat or something.
Yeah, because let's face it, if they go again one more year with this guy on the bench, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you want him to do? Is he going to start playing at 25 like Spencer Jones and Aaron Judge, the Golden Boy? Is that what they're going to do? They're wasting all of these years on this young man. See what he's got. You saw what you were happy with Volpe, you were happy with Austin Wells. So be happy with Dominguez and just try him.
Yeah, I think what happened though was, this guy hit a home run off of Justin Verlander, his first AB.
Yeah, exactly.
But then, tears his ACL. 3 days later.
We do see Nitin on the bottom, and seems like that he's ready to go. Everything is good, and he's gone again. So that, that's his equipment.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
sometimes, hey, it's real life, unfortunately, technology is like that. You get a lot of issues, especially when the weather's not cooperating.
Yeah, the weather's really bad. No, I know. Well, let's see. Let's bring up a couple of comments. Dominguez didn't do himself any favors with winter ball performance. He was horrible. He hit under the Mendoza line. Yeah, and I agree with that again. But do we really know? Did he hit from both sides all the time? Was he concentrating on right-handed hitting, and he just can't do it? And then maybe it's just a question of maybe just a question of being a left-handed hitter. I don't know. I really and you're right. He didn't do any favors.
No,
Nothing.
and also the thing too is, they need to go up to him, somebody, and just say, "Look, you need to focus on batting from the left-handed side. Until you can strengthen the right side, you need to focus on just hitting from your left side."
Right.
The thing is, when you're a switch hitter, you're supposed to be strong on both sides.
You're right. You're 100% right. But we don't really know. I mean, if they wanted, at this point, if he's going to be a Yankee, ditch the switch hitting.
Yep.
Ditch it. Let him bat left-handed, and let's see what you got. Then you could turn around and have him, switch hit. But let's really, he's better left-handed hitter. Let's see what we got. Ditch it for 1 year. Ditch it.
Yep.
And I'll tell you the truth. If I was a manager, if I was running that team, that's the first thing I would say. No right-handed hitting. If they want to play this, that he comes off the bench and he sits down, he can't play the outfield. We don't know any of that anymore. But we do know that he can hit left-handed.
Mm-hmm.
So hit left-handed. Let's get 400 at-bats, and let's see what we really have if you're not going to trade him. But to sit him down and to play him bat right-handed, and he goes up against the crochet and goes 0 for 4, and then he's back on the bench the next day when he should be playing against the right-handed pitcher, if Bellows pitching or whoever they're playing.
Right.
This doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Either you play him or you don't. You either let him be a switch hitter or you let him bat left-handed on his better side. Why doesn't that? I mean, does any of that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. And here's the thing too. The guy hasn't fully taken advantage of his opportunities fielding wise. But yeah, what you do is you tell him bat from the left-handed side, and then if you got a platoon with Spencer Jones, or you got a platoon with an Austin Hayes for lefty-righty matchups, that's fine. But yeah, give him at least 400 bats. Don't let him sit on the bench for 10 straight days and then expect him to go out there and go 5 for 5 or 4 for 4. That's just ridiculous.
They wasted him in the playoffs. Totally wasted him when the other knuckleheads were doing nothing, and he's just sitting there, and I'm screaming, through play-by-play and through the walls, bring him up. And the one time they bring him up, he hits a booming double
off the wall and center field.
I mean, come on, man. You're gonna have this guy play him. If you're not gonna have this guy, don't play him. Don't play him, please. I mean, it's ridiculous. Trade him. Trade him. It's just beyond. They have so many questions I mean, not even Colorado. Either they're bad or they're non-existent. But the Yankees are just out there. You don't know anything about this team anymore.
Well, I mean, you could probably tell me this better, but I remember hearing the story from Buck Showalter concerning a young Bernie Williams in spring training.
Oh yeah,
when
he was awful.
yeah,
I mean, he didn't know. He didn't even remember how to run when he hit the ball. And I saw it myself. When he hit the ball, he used to run to third base, and the coaches go, "No, the other way."
right.
And then we all know what he turned out to be.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is this: there was a conversation that Buck Showalter had with Bernie, and also Bernie's dad. Well, basically, and he convinced Bernie Williams to start switch hitting, and like you said, you see what he turned out to be: borderline Hall of Famer, clutch in the playoffs, and an anchor in center field for what, almost 20 years.
Yeah, almost 20 years is right. We do have on the bottom. I want to see if he gives me a thumbs up. He is, and it's the one and only Chef Nick.
Ooh,
How you doing, Chef?
my people, my brothers. What's up? How you guys doing?
Better than we did. Better than I did this afternoon, Chef. I got to tell you.
Wow. Okay.
I had the show in the afternoon, at 12 o'clock.
Nice.
And went to just relax a couple of minutes. Got up with a crazy headache.
Same here.
Yeah, headache. And to be honest with you, a rash in the back of my, like on the side of my stomach, headed to like the leg, and pounding. I mean, throbbing and throbbing. I was not a good happy camper, I'll tell you that. And I put some I called actually urgent care because I was ready to go. I was going nuts.
Okay.
And they told me cold compress. And believe it or not, they told me, what they use for babies to get rid of rashes. I forgot the name of it, whatever. But I also had an antibiotic cream, yeah, which actually the pharmacist, had to give. So it was like 2%, and that calmed it down a little bit. I was going nuts. But now, thank God, better. And I says, you know what? Right. Thanks, T-Road. A little inflammation. And and I said, you know what? I want to forget about it. Let me do a little on the air. Tomorrow's the Hall of Fame possibilities and all. And, I wanted to discuss a few of the shows that we're doing. Evan is going to be doing the championship game on Sunday, so I wanted to put together the link for that, and you have the. By the way, I didn't get a chance to tell you. There's 4 emails that said new viewers that said they're really looking forward to your interview.
Good. I definitely want to catch up with you, Joe, tomorrow in regards to that. Let's talk tomorrow.
Sure.
It's been it's been a crazy day. I was supposed to have the day off, but I had to go in. Look, Martin Luther King had a dream, but I also had a dream. I had a day off today, but it didn't work that way. So, but yeah, no. Speaking of which, with today, just in regards to Martin Luther King, I always, with history too, I love history. Never followed it as much as I wanted to. But what a great day. What a great day in regards to celebrating Martin Luther King Jr. And a lot of people would agree. But yeah, it's just and of course this week is going to be a little offshoot because it's going to be like people are going to be like, oh, well, tomorrow, wow, it's Tuesday already? Because, I know. That's the thing.
It's a Tuesday that's going to feel like Monday. And
yeah, always happens. Like with any, corporate holiday weekend or holiday day, where it's like, okay, the day is pushed forward. So it's always going to happen. It's like, all right, by the time we know it, we're all going to say this too. It's going to be like, wow, it's Friday today. Oh my God, I forgot to attend the morning show. we never did that. I'm just saying it like in general. But yeah, no, absolutely, Joe. We have a lot of to catch up on. I'll definitely give you a call tomorrow. And we'll definitely talk about that in regards to the show on Thursday too. But everything that's going on, like I tried catching up with everything between Sunday and today. It was very busy, but I did catch up with the show from yesterday, and I want to thank everyone, each and every one of you guys, Sean, Joe, Johnny Salami, Evan, Nithin, Assad, everyone that was on that show yesterday. Just pretty much the dedication, the love for me for my birthday. It was amazing. I never got that before, believe it or not. Yeah, so I want to thank each and every one of you, on this panel, and even you guys in the community. You guys are my brothers. I love you so much. I appreciate you in every way. Joe, thank you for everything. Thank you for even, just, texting me, just asking for like how I am, like my well-being and stuff like that, especially working at NYC. But like even with your NY Yankee Mania gift as well. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Everyone's love for me, it's always appreciated. I am always accepting that. So,
well, that was my next question. I wanted to know how you shared your birthday with your family near you and all of that, because NY Mania just wanted to brighten up your day with a little something to
Absolutely.
say thank you for what you do and that we love you. Period.
I appreciate that. Yes, and again, it goes a long way with me. It definitely does. Like anything small that's big in the long run, I like to call it. Like, Chef Nick, I love you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you on this channel. Look, even constructive criticism, it always goes a long way with me. I always feel love in that aspect too, where it's like you care about me, where you're trying to help me out. And again, it's like, it's nothing personal. Obviously, I never take it anything personal. Obviously, if it's, a personal attack, but from a troll or something like that. But like, even regardless, it's the way I spent my birthday was, one, I had a day with just going out, and then a day of being with my my close friends and close family. And that was the day that I had off. So I rarely have a day off. And so it was sort of like I just needed to decompress. Whenever I have a day off, it's always good to decompress. I like to call it go back to the old days where you play stoop ball, or you play stick ball, or you play whatever you want to play, jacks. I don't care what you play, but like it's without phones, without technology. But then again, it's like you can't escape it because it's always in your face. But for me, it's like whenever I have a day off, it's always like no technology, no laptops, no phones, nothing.
No Joe.
What's that?
No Joe. No Nithin. No
Joe.
Sean. No nobody.
You guys, how dare you? How dare you say happy birthday to me via text? I don't like that. No.
No. If you would have listened to the show.
Okay. No, I did, though.
If you would have listened to the show,
you would have heard this.
You would have heard this.
Happy birthday.
I did hear that.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
I heard that.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, my good friend Maria. Love her to death.
Thank you, Maria. Yep, and she's opening up our show with the national anthem and the happy birthday, and we also dedicated the show to you. By the way, I don't even know if you knew that.
Well, I did. I told you I saw the show today while I was working and cooking today. So yeah,
okay.
That's what I'm doing. My appreciation spiel over here.
I know. Yeah, we appreciate you too.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you.
Yeah.
Again, we're going to try. I don't know. Down there is you give me a thumbs up to bring you up.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh.
No. Maybe.
oh, who is it?
Speaking of legends,
Who is it?
Who is it? Is the thumbs coming up or what?
Phew. I got
Not
my
really.
got my goggles, my hand goggles.
Not really.
Not yet.
Not yet. So, but listen, I mean, now the bottom, the topic really tonight is a few things. So
Sure.
tomorrow's Hall of Fame, we wanted to touch a little base on.
Okay.
What are your thoughts? Who do you think the top two or three, or maybe just one person or three people get in tomorrow? What are your thoughts?
I don't even know who's in there. Who like
so the two guys closest to the 75 threshold from last year was Carlos Beltran and Andrew Jones. They're the favorites to make the list because they were close to 75. And usually, when you're close to 75, you get the next one in, whatever.
Yeah.
But then they also have Andrew Eugene Pettit.
Okay.
They have Chase Utley, Jimmy Rollins, and a whole bunch of other. What was the list there, Joe? You got all five?
We have Torrey Hunter, Cole Hamels, Ryan Braun, Alex Gordon, Sin-Shu Cho, Edwin Encarnacion, Howie Kendrick, Nick Markakis, Hunter Pence, Gio Gonzalez, Matt Kemp, Daniel Murphy, Porcello, Felix Hernandez, Alex Rodriguez.
Felix.
Just to name you David Wright, Francisco Rodriguez, Dustin Pedroia, Omar Vizquel. Just to name you a few.
Omar Vizquel is still on there?
Yeah, he's still on there.
It's probably like on his 9th or 10th year. I'm surprised Torrey Hunter's still on that list. But Torrey Hunter would be a real surprise if he makes. Not that he didn't deserve it. He deserves it, but the fact that he's been like getting like low to average consideration in the last few years.
Yeah.
But talk about elite defense. Have you ever seen that guy rob home runs?
Absolutely.
And then throw somebody out?
He was amazing. And he did a lot against the Yankees.
He also robbed Barry Bonds in the All-Star game.
And he carried him on his shoulders, right? Or something
right.
like that. Yeah, I remember that.
He scaled the center field wall and robbed Barry Bonds with a home run.
That's crazy.
And then running back to the field, Barry Bonds like joking about to tackle him, carry him on the shoulders.
That was I you know what it is like? It's like almost like when you're watching like the Hall of Fame, it's like it's so weird hearing all these like people from the 2000s, 2010s, like even Daniel Murphy, like
I know you would just think he was on the team just like a minute ago.
It's crazy. It's like I would rather. Well, of course, I'm going to say Andy Pettit. I want him in there. I love Andy Pettit. He was the ultimate, just pretty much homegrown Yankee, core four,
playoff performer.
Yeah,
big
playoff.
Yeah,
and you know what it is? It's like he was just like he was the ultimate bulldog for the Yankees. Even like in the playoffs too. He just dominated. He was absolutely in the 2003 World Series against the Marlins. What a great game he had to keep them in the series. So I want him. I want him in the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, and then you can't forget the stare over the glove, under the cap.
and I always whenever I see Max Fried's who also shared the same birthday with me, since you guys brought that out, I never knew that.
And so did Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton,
legendary Dolly Parton.
That was given to me from Nitin. Nitin told us that.
I didn't know that.
Speaking of Nitin, I'd like to bring him up now, and he'll tell you himself.
Sure, let's do this. It's like a conversation.
But no, And then that's the best pickoff move. Andy Pettit has the best pickoff move I've ever seen.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And there was a little downer yesterday. One of the pitchers that passed away yesterday was, I think, the last pitcher that ever started both ends of a doubleheader. And actually, I was supposed to go to that game. I went the day after, but Wilbur Wood, knuckleballer extraordinaire, was a really good pitcher.
Okay.
Unfortunately, he passed away yesterday. And but he did some really funky things with that ball.
Okay.
And, but he pitched both ends in Yankee Stadium. It was amazing to see. The White Sox at that time had a very nice team.
Didn't they have somebody by the name of
everything like that? Yeah.
I think they had a big pitcher back then. Wasn't it either Gaylord Perry or Raleigh
No,
Fingers?
it wasn't Gaylord, the White Sox. Trying to remember now. Oh, Tommy John.
Tommy John. Okay, yeah, he was on the White Sox. Yeah.
How many surgeries did he have?
He had the Tommy John surgery.
Well, he was the first one to get that specific surgery that took his name.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
At least he got to live with the fair.
You're getting
live with the
birthday
fame
from Corky, Nathan. I mean, Chef Nick. You're getting a birthday.
Corky, good to see you, brother. I appreciate. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you, and I appreciate you for sharing the same music style as me too, baby. Let's rock on, man. Love it.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Corky.
We'll give another try. Hopefully everything is straightened out, and let's try and it goes off. So I don't know. It's game. The stream is playing games on and off.
It's been happening, for the past few days too. I noticed.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But a quick score update: Indiana's leading Miami 24-14. And then the college football play. But you were speaking about the music there, Chef Nick.
Yes, sir.
You know how they opened up with the Teenage Wasteland from The Who.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I'm like, that's like the ultimate song right there.
Absolutely. Teenage.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Oh, with the Indiana game.
Yeah, like the college football game as they're going in there.
Sean, absolutely. This is the way it should be. And I want to also shout out Benji. Benji, thank you very much for the birthday wishes. And thank you for being a big supporter of NY Yankee Mania. We love you. I absolutely appreciate you in every way. Keep shouting us out. Keep loving us. And in return, we're going to love you back. Thank you. Thank you very much for everything. And just having our backs and stuff like that. But thank you, Benji. Thank you, Corky. Thank you, everyone, for the birthday wishes too. I really appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. It never goes unnoticed with me. That sort of thing. I'll always acknowledge you. I'll always shout you out. You guys in the NY Yankee Mania community, you guys are my savages. Obviously, you've heard that a couple days ago with my my audio voice. You guys are my chefs. You guys are my savages. You guys are my rock stars, baby. Keep it going.
And one thing before we wait until another 364 days for your next birthday. So what did the chef have for dinner? And we're also going to again try to bring him Nathan on again.
No, yeah, it's fine. Hello, can I help you, sir? Are you available right now?
I don't know what's going on with my stream lately, and the reason why
I think it's the weather. I think things are going on.
Oh, something funny came up on my screen, and then I had to go. That's why I logged off, and I laughed, and then I had to reset the whole thing. Something is going on with my stream. I just don't know what it is.
That's okay. I mean, listen, this is live TV, so don't worry about
it.
It's live. We were just going to find out what did this man have for his birthday dinner.
Oh, Chef Nick, how is it? First of all,
hey,
happy birthday, and
thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you.
I hope you had a good. By the way, Dolly Parton's birthday's today, not yesterday. It's today.
Oh, okay.
it's today.
Sorry about
But
that.
you share the same
Looks
birthday as
good.
Max Fried, though. So
The 80-year-old legendary Dolly Parton.
She looks really good for her age. She's
yeah,
like
I told Joe that I'm going to
she's
take
a
her.
Kruger.
I told Joe that I'm going to bring her to the event February 13th. So.
And when I say Kruger, it's grandma and cougar. Kruger.
Yes.
So, there you
You
go.
leave the woman alone. She's a
She looks
legend.
really great.
What's up,
Oh,
Benji?
come on
What's
now.
up? What's up? Sorry, my stream is everybody in the chat. My stream has been acting up. I just don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
It's good now. That's what
Yeah,
counts.
it's good now. Yeah, it's really good now.
But yeah, Chef Nick, what did you eat for dinner?
Well, I messaged T Road. He asked the same question. So we all ordered out. So I went out one day. So I had my social limit. That was it. So no more social activity until next week, or until I go back to work. Well, today and tomorrow. But also hung out with my close family, my close friends. We ordered out. We got some Spanish food, which was awesome. It was a mix of Dominican, it was authentic Spanish, Puerto Rican. So we got like arroz con dulces. We got the sancocho. We got the flan. We got all that, and I love it. Because my older brother, he's married to a Puerto Rican girl, so she loves that, and I learned a lot in regards to that. So yeah, it was awesome. And I, you know what? And
Did you have the rice drink?
wait, say again.
The rice.
Did you have the rice drink?
Oh yeah. Oh, of course. Yes. Always.
I keep forgetting how to pronounce the name.
Did you eat in a restaurant in Bay Ridge?
No, it was delivered. So we stayed at home.
Oh, nice.
So,
okay.
Yeah. So we always tend to like holidays or even like birthdays. We always tend to have one day to go out and then one day to stay home. So I don't know if you guys know this, but when we stayed home, my request was to have a movie on.
Yeah.
So this was a movie from the 1990s. It was called Stone Cold. Brian Bosworth. I don't know if you guys are.
Oh yeah, the former NFL player. Yeah.
That 1991, and it was sort of like the similar movie as Point Break at the time that came out with Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze. But that was, I must have seen that movie like a million times. Guys, if you haven't seen Stone Cold, and look, if you're not the wrestler, but like Stone Cold the movie, check that out. What a great underrated action movie. Not Stone Cold Steve Austin, Stone Cold with Brian Bosworth.
Because Stone Cold Chef Nick said so.
Hey, but speaking of Stone Cold,
yeah,
he actually was in a great movie.
Yeah, he did a couple of good movies though. Yeah.
Yeah, you know which one I'm talking about.
Sean,
Oh no.
The Condemned.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Oh no, Sean. I was gonna say great video by the way on the history.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I looked at it and it was awesome. And
did you post that?
Huh? He posted it.
You posted it, Sean, on the group chat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I gotta check that out. Okay. All right. I think
I did a short. I'm hoping to do a long video, but I gotta get with Ken to help me because I was having a hard time trying to edit it. So.
Okay.
And also today, obviously Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so
yeah,
I want to honor him. Obviously, impactful man in history, and obviously with all the speeches and everything. So he was a great man, and obviously today we honor him. So
yeah. While we mention Ken's name, everyone, first of all, Ken, thank you for being on the stream. Thank you so much. And actually, you had a great short out today. Everybody, go check it out. Had thousands of views. Go check it out. I'm not going to ruin it. Just go to the Yankees, The Ugly Truth channel and check it out. It was really great. He's got another pretty good one coming out tomorrow, as he always does. But I want to give a shout out to his son, John. John, he's spliced everything for us lately. He's done so much with the voice, making sure everything's going on. So I do want to say that just a little token NY Mania, the whole crew, sent him a thank you. So a nice lunch from us to him, and I hope you enjoy it, John, because you deserve that and a lot more. So shout out to John for what he's done for this show, and a little token from NY Yankee Mania.
Hopefully he goes enjoys it with the amazing lunch with his father or some.
Yeah. That's what I'm really hoping, and they both incredible people. I am so happy that he's been in our lives, in my life, my family's life, for like 5 months, but it feels like I've known him just like the rest of you, all of you. I've only known you guys some since June, some since August, and it feels like a lifetime, and it's just incredible. It really is. So enjoy it, John. That was a little something that we could say how much we appreciate you, and can't say enough about Nitin, can't say enough about everything that you do, and Chef, and it just goes on and on. And
yep.
And Evan surprised us last night on the show. I don't know if you know, Nick, but he's going to call the championship game to go into what he's calling. He's going to be calling the Super Bowl, and he's also going to call one of the teams that's going to go in there on Sunday at 4 p.m. So kudos to Evan.
Next Sunday, or no, this Sunday coming up. Yeah,
this Sunday coming up.
Wow, this game is 24-21 now. Indiana. 44.
Yeah, Indiana's driving.
Yeah.
Hey guys, do they always do this? That the championship game is after New Year's and all that? I thought everything ended on this day.
Every year championship is on the 19th.
Yeah, it's been like that since
the year of the flood,
since the 90s.
Okay.
But even before then,
I actually wanted to, Sean, I had a question for you in regards to the Teenage Wasteland song that they were playing right now. What I wanted to add on to that, but what was that the beginning? That was like at the start.
Yeah. So in the intro going on there, they had like Chris Pratt doing like a voice narrative.
Nice.
And in the background too, while he's talking, you hear Teenage Wasteland.
I love it. Okay.
And yeah, so like basically, like a montage, and while they're kind of doing the intro for it, it was actually really nice. But
that's awesome. That is really,
that is awesome. Yeah, I love that, and I just I'm always gonna. I think I brought this up, but I'm always gonna say this: like, why are they gonna have Bad Bunny?
Yeah,
that's
why. They should have the hoop.
I hope Bad Bunny brings some other people out there, because
that'd be great. Yeah,
like seriously, like they settle on Bad Bunny, which is horrible.
I don't know who the promotion like I don't know what
last year was better. I like last year's with Kendrick Lamar, and
it fits. Yes.
Oh, and then when they had Chris Stapleton do the national anthem, the guitar.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I hope some other people join Bad Bunny next month.
Yeah, and then what was it a couple years ago or whatever, when they had Eminem and Snoop Dogg?
Yep. Speaking of Snoop Dogg, tomorrow's our big day, so I'm releasing that video for our company tomorrow. Snoop Dogg giving the shout out to us, and also the meeting with him on Wednesday. So
can you say that he is your new best friend?
Eventually.
No, Nitin will be. I had him on the show 4 years ago. But today,
all the guests that we're bringing you, man, they're all our clients, and they're also obviously good friends of ours. So,
are we gonna see a commercial with Nitin and Snoop Dogg doing like Corona or something?
That'd be nice. I love that. Okay.
I can just see it now.
Yeah, but Snoop Dogg is a big supporter of the company that I'm with now, because he knows our CEO, and then we're trying to. He coaches youth football in Inglewood, California. So we're trying to do something with his athletes. So that's why he shouted out the
That's
company.
awesome. Yeah.
You know what? Snoop Dogg, I don't think he ever takes a break because, I mean, he's an artist.
He's on Twitch right now doing some casino thing. I don't know what the
Yeah, no, but so he's an artist. Then he also does producing, and he does the advocacy for youth football and flag football.
Yeah.
Then he also is a big cheerleader for the Olympics, and then he's a host, commercials, everything.
So the movie you brought up, Stone Cold. Am I right with the NFL football player? He played in the NFL, right? The one Brian Bosworth.
Brian Bosworth. Yeah,
Yeah.
Brian Bosworth.
Yep.
The only movie that he played in. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't he play in a
I forgot
Rocky
what team now.
movie?
Who?
Didn't
What's that?
Did he play in a Rocky?
No, that
that
was
was Hulk
Tommy
Hogan.
Gunn.
Yeah.
Tommy Gunn. Tommy
Oh,
Gunn played in a Rocky 5,
Yeah.
and
that
then
was-
Hulk Hogan was Rocky 2 or 3,
Yes.
and then Clubber Lang
Ice
was
T.
played by obviously Mr.
Oh,
T.
Mr. T. Oh my G, I said Ice T.
God.
Jesus.
I see.
No, not IC, right? No.
Oh, Mr. T. Yeah, I got it.
Mr. T. But Mr. T, Joe would tell us he was in WrestleMania in the beginning days.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He was in WrestleMania 1, 2, and 1 and 2. That was about it.
No,
That was
I wanna-
enough.
I want to speak on the Hall of Fame real quick. Tomorrow, they're going to announce the Hall of Famers. Obviously, our client Andrew Jones is on there, so hopefully he gets. I'm sure he's going to get in.
He's getting it.
Carl Beltran, but some names you guys mentioned, like Daniel Murphy, Rick Purcell. I don't know why he's on the ballot, but Nick Markakis is another one. I know he's a good player, but I don't think it should be on the thing. Omar Vizquel, I'm kind of shocked that he hasn't gone into the Hall of Fame yet, because
I know.
this guy, speaking of defense, he's up there on defense with Andrew Jones, but obviously playing different positions, but he had a hell of a, so I don't know why he's not in the Hall of Fame yet.
I'm also surprised Torrey Hunter's not in the Hall yet.
Torrey Hunter's another one. But some of these names, man, like Dana Murphy, Rick Porcello, and Markakis, no, I don't think so.
Daniel Murphy was a good, respected player.
He's a good, respected player.
He
But
was great.
Yes.
He was very good in the playoffs. I mean,
Yes.
we all know what he did. And Carlos Beltran, you want to talk about a clutch player in the playoffs?
Beltran, yeah.
What about Carlos Beltran? Oh my God, that one playoff, he hit a home run almost every time up.
What's up, Michael?
Oh yeah. But I mean, his whole career was like that. I mean, anytime he had a big at bat, it's either home run, a double to the gap, or just something huge.
What's up, Yankee Mania from Lou?
Yeah. Also,
Oh my guy, good to see you, brother.
Michael
Hey.
Joyner said, "Shout out to NY Yankee Mania."
Michael
Yeah.
Joyner, baby.
What's up?
Good to
Michael
see you,
Joyner.
baby.
That's like a Michael Joyner is like a NFL name or like a fighter name. So
Yeah, I was gonna say he's probably like a bouncer and
or a bouncer too.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's funny. I like that. I like that.
Hey, everybody, it's
See,
Ian
Joe's
Eagle.
gonna
You are
have like a-
watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce myself or
There he
reintroduce
is.
myself.
There he
My
is.
name is Chef Nick. I am here for you. This is NY Yankee Mania. NY Mania for the entertainment purposes. Please smash, like, punch, stomp, jump on the like button, subscribe, share. Please do any domestic violence as you can in a polite way. You guys are the savages in the NY Yankee Mania. I am your chef to your savage to your cabbage. I will shred you like coleslaw. Let's do this. You guys are my rock stars. You guys are my chefs.
See,
Love
that-
you all. Let's rock on. We got this, baby.
The
Love you.
ending is,
Chef's kiss,
the-
baby. Let's
The
do
ending
this.
the ending is legendary with the
It is. It
Love
is. We have a few more that are going to be tacked on by Wednesday, and some new ones. And this is a lot of fun, everyone. And we're gonna it's an honor
Actually,
it's an honor to put on everybody on here that
Yeah, this is good.
is rah-rah to the show. Yes.
our client Bip, who is we brought him on today. He did one today after the show, so that's
Yep.
going
to hear that very soon. So we're all excited about that, everyone. And a lot of people rah-rah the show. Bip also we asked him if he would do some commentary with us in some baseball games. We could do when we do games of the week, maybe a Cincinnati game or something like that. And hey, want to say hello to Swinging for the Fences. How you doing? How you doing, George? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. You know, what does everybody feel? What does everybody feel about who's going to get it tomorrow? And does my bat that I brought into the show the other day, does that go up in value? What do you think, guys?
Well, it depends.
You know it does.
Violence.
Well, if you're bad boys, yeah, you know I'm going to use. No,
gonna try hit the car with the bat. You know, you got.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, are you going to act out? Are you going to act out that carry on?
I think the most logical names would be obviously Andre Jones, Carlos Beltran should definitely get in.
Andy Pettit.
But I'm going to add one more. I think Omar Vizquel should be in there.
Yes.
Either Omar Vizquel or Torrey Hunter, they're going to be.
But I don't think they're going to go. The problem is they don't usually do the. It's either one player or two. I mean, they usually don't go over 4 players in the Hall of Fame.
That's true. Yeah.
It's rare now.
Not all the time, but the most they'll do is like 5 in a class, but that's very rare.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right, 100%. And you know what was legendary with that name? Bobby Mercer used to say when he would come up, he would go, Omar Vizquel. And the way he did it was awesome. I mean, he was legendary. He was even better, believe it or not, than Bob Shepard with that name. That's the only name. That's the only one that beat Bob Shepard. Omar Vizquel.
Yeah.
Speaking of Mercer, you gotta get me in touch with them so they can help out with their event. Big event.
I'm gonna get it.
Speaking of,
I did reach out. I honestly didn't even go on the page today. Like I said, early in the afternoon, not feeling that well, and I didn't want to be bothered with too many things. But now we're hopefully getting better. But let me tell you, man, you get like a rash that throbs, and you want to jump out the window. I swear to God, it's horrible. It really is horrible. You don't know what to do. You know, you put something cold, you jump. You do this, you jump. You put it'll freeze for a couple of minutes and then it comes back stronger. And man, it was playing with my head, and it was playing so hard that it gave me a headache. So it was like kind of what a weird day, what a weird thing. And I think the weather has a lot to do with. So I don't know.
Yeah, like the weather has been crazy. Obviously, one day hot and the next day cold, and that's how I got sick a couple of weeks ago. So
and then we're expecting that again. It's going to go like to 49, 54, and then boom, we're going to have more snow. I mean, come on, enough's enough.
Nice.
So, one prediction from each of us. Who's the definite that's getting in tomorrow?
Andre Jones.
Sean?
Andre Jones.
Nick?
I'm going to say 3 people. It's going to be Andrew, not Andrew. Andrew Jones, Andy Pettit, and Omar Vizquel. I don't see anyone else getting in there. Torrey Hunter.
Yeah.
That might be the last push for the 4th person, but as much as I would love Torrey Hunter in there, I think everyone else can wait until future notice. Like even like what's it called? Dan Murphy. Oh my God,
Daniel Murphy.
Yeah, there you go. Daniel, not Dan. Not Danny or
Dan the man.
Daniel Murphy. Yeah.
Not Dan, not Danny, but Daniel.
There you go. Yeah.
Not Bobby, Roberto Kelly.
And not Joseph, Joe Bengoya. There you go.
That's right.
That's right.
And don't you forget it.
Don't you forget it, because it's too long. It's too long to say. But
Believe
yeah.
me, it's called Minjoya, Mongoloya, Wiyubudabu. Do I come from Japan? With the last name Mingoya, so they would slash it off as Goya beans, all of that stuff. So I'm so used
Oh
to
no!
it. Matter.
No.
Oh no, what?
Oh no!
Yankee Belichick.
I think the quarterback took a shot, and then they called roughing the passer on him.
Yep.
I was gonna say, what kind? Jack Daniels or Jim Beam?
No.
What shot that was?
No, he got jacked up after he passed, and then they.
Different kind of jacked
Oh,
up.
this game is man, this 27. Yeah.
Not for nothing, but what disrespect! You're watching a football game while the best show on the internet's on right now.
Hey, this is
Yeah.
a national championship game too. So
It's not a disrespect because I got it on mute and I'm doing the show.
Oh, okay. So we feel respected again. I'm just.
Best of both worlds. I love it.
I'm
Just to finish this.
Yes,
This comment,
no.
I would love Andy Pettit,
Mhm.
Andrew Jones, and definitely Omar Vizquel in the Hall of Fame. And if they're gonna push for a fourth, I'd rather have Torrey Hunter. These guys are awesome in every way. Andrew Pettit, I put first, not only because I'm a Yankee fan, but it's well deserved in every way. Just the type of grind that he's the type of player that just pushed like all season long, even like towards like the playoffs or World Series, towards the pretty much the core four. But also, again, I brought up the 2003 World Series, the Marlins too. Like he was a rock star in that game, and like he just again he was. Was there a time where he was like, I'm going to retire? But then also he played for the Astros, but also he came back to the Yankees.
Yep.
So he was the same self. The only thing I didn't really disagree anything about him was the fact that he wasn't his same self as a pitcher. I think it was the first half of when he played with the Yankees. He had like a 5 ERA. I forgot what year that was. And then this was like sort of like the first time I heard there was trade rumors for the Yankees trying to trade him, and there was a lot of pushback. Again, I forgot what year, but it was
94, 95.
yeah.
94, 95. It wasn't afterwards.
Well, there were rumors that they might, because he was going to walk. He was going to walk with Roger Clemens and go to the Astros.
They did though.
Yeah, he lost a little bit of respect for doing that.
Okay,
and then ultimately, they got him both back.
So wait, they both walked to the Astros and then
Yes,
and then they came back.
Yeah, they both walked in 2005 after the 5 season, and then the Astros got into the World Series, but they didn't have any hitting. They only had Lance Bergman and the second baseman Biggio.
Yes. Okay.
Other than that, they really didn't have too much.
When did Roger Clemens announce that he was going to come back and the announcer booth? Do you remember that at Yankee Stadium? He announced live.
I think it was 2007.
Yeah. 2000. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's when
07
Susan Waldman. Yeah, that's when Susan Waldman came on. Goodness gracious, Roger Clemens is in the booth.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious, and then he made a comeback. Fans, I'm back, and everybody went nuts in the Yankees.
I forgot which year did they both come back to the Yankees?
One was 2007, and the other one, I think Pettit came 2009 when they won the World Series.
Yep. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So
different years, yeah.
But yeah, I was a little tipped off. I didn't like the fact that that Pettit just followed like a little puppy dog. He followed Roger Clemens. I think there's a lot of respect with that, and it's a good thing that he came back and helped win the World Series in 2009.
Yeah.
Otherwise, his legacy would have been tarnished as a Yankee.
Yeah, but I mean the fact though that he never had a losing season his whole career, even though during his 3 years in Houston were kind of meh, he still
And
kept that going.
Yeah, Pettit obviously Pettit came up huge for us in the '09 World Series, and
Oh,
yeah, he
oh,
has some
and, well,
great.
I mean,
96.
I mean,
Yeah,
96,
yeah,
98, 99, 2000, 2001. He came up huge for us, even
Well,
though
the
we
only,
lost.
no, I was going to say 2001 in Game 6 after the Yankees had those 3-1 great games at home.
Yeah.
He was tipping his pitches.
Yeah,
He got
but
slaughtered,
yeah,
absolutely slaughtered.
no, he got slaughtered in Game 6. But the Game 2 though,
Yeah,
he was
No, you're
awesome.
right. He was awesome, and they actually lost that game.
Yeah,
They,
like,
they won Game 3, 4, and 5, where everybody really thought the Yankees were going to, four-peat. So, selfishly as a Yankee fan, I do not want to see the Dodgers three-peat.
No.
And if nothing else, I hope somebody, will.
I think that you know what I'm going to
Yeah.
say right. I'm going to say right here. I think the team that can beat the Dodgers is the Cubs.
okay.
Especially
Breaking news.
What breaking news?
Indiana University is the college football national champions for the first time in their school's history.
I just can't hide it. I know. I don't care. I mean,
Yeah. Indiana tops Miami 27-24.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow, that's going to change the Yankees to make a trade
Or
now.
27-20. Yeah. So,
No. Sarcasm.
but yeah, no, it was a great game.
I think it was a great game. Obviously, all these games going down to the wire, so which is cool. But congrats to Indiana; they deserve it. Miami had a good season. What a run for them, and they're a good team. So, but I'm going to say that the Cubs have a chance to beat the Cubs. I mean, the Cubs have a chance.
Cubs, that's pretty good. The Cubs beat the Cubs. All right, I like that.
Cubs beat I think the Dodgers is
Well, yeah.
a good chance. Obviously with Bregman, and then they got the pitching staff. I would like to see them add one more pitcher, but if they keep Nico Herner, that offense is great and lethal. They have a dangerous team, so I think that's one team that
How
can.
about we give them Luis Heel and they'll give us Horner?
Yeah, I mean, I would love to have Nico Herner, but I think at this point, why would they trade him? They should keep him and then compete and try and beat the Dodgers. So I think that's one team that can beat the Dodgers for sure.
Well, the one thing that they need, you know what they really need, though? They need Swanson to have a big Swanson year.
Yep.
He can't be this little wishy-washy guy. He's got to really perform big.
Yeah, and then PCA's got to step up. Also, Ian Happ has got to step up and play to what Ian Happ a couple years ago was.
Yeah, but he's an okay player. He's okay, but let's face it. They had Bellinger. Imagine Bellinger in Wrigley Field, the way he sprays the ball. Wow. I'm surprised.
If he went back to the Cubs, that would just be really funny.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
I don't either, but I'm just.
I don't either.
I want to go over the rest of the week because my team and I booked obviously all full guests for the week. And who's in here? Jimmy Matthews. Hey, what's up, Jimmy? Welcome to the stream. If you're new in here, please hit that subscribe button. Like Chef Nick says, do some kind of domestic violence, but in a good way.
In a polite way. There you go.
You know who's watching? Florence Nightingale is watching. So you got.
Whoa, Jimmy, it's not all true. The Yankees did make a signing today, a very nice, sneaky signing, which I really like, and so did Bib Roberts, by the way.
By the way, there's an interesting story that Bib Roberts, so the guy that the Yankees signed today, Seth Brown, Bib covered the A's after his playing career, and he gave the nickname to Seth Brown, which is called Sarge. So on the show, so the ironic part is we booked Bib for today's show, and then the funny part is Seth Brown signed on the same day that he was on here, And that's when Bip gave the story to Joe and Evan about giving that nickname to Seth Sarge. So it's crazy.
That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah, no, without a doubt. And Jimmy, thanks again for coming on.
Yep.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We really appreciate it.
But
Thank you. Oh, and by the way, shout out to new subscribers that have come on and welcomed themselves in joeyankees28@gmail.com. What nice things you had to say about the show and rah-rahing us and again, as I told Chef Nick, three of you have said, and you knew that you're looking forward to his interview on Thursday, and that made me feel really good, guys. I hope I can give you what you're looking for, and I have a lot of things in my mind that I think will be very, very interesting and will make you feel a little something maybe different about sports.
yeah, so
And in your life, it's very important. And if nothing else, don't listen because Nick is interviewing me, but listen to what I've been through in all the years.
Absolutely.
The ups and downs.
Yep.
Losing friends because of sports, breaking up with a girlfriend because of sports.
Mhm.
I have not, I have not come out with half of these things yet. So it's it could be emotional. And if I'm going to be truthful, I'm going to be truthful with my brother here, Chef Nick, and to everybody here, and to show you how emotional in your life sports can be. And you have to realize that it's not the only thing. Don't let it power your life. But I don't want to say anything more. I want to save it. I want everybody, if nothing else, I don't care if you hate the show. I want you to come here, and if you learn one thing, then I did my job. And whatever you feel about the show, put that aside and listen, and you can grow, and you'll grow to be a powerful man or woman. And again, I'm not a psychic, I'm not a doctor, but I can tell you what I went through. And it is, I should write a book. I absolutely should. I'll be honest with you. I may team up with Sean. If he knows how to write, somebody knows how to write a book. I can give you some pointers really of how to survive as a sports fan and live a healthy life. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go off.
No, you're fine. And Joe, we like it when you go off because it's always entertaining. It's legendary. But you should team up with Marnie, Miss Marnie.
Yeah, Marnie can help you out with the book.
Yeah, that's true. I never thought about that. It's not for me. It's for an avid fan, and we'll talk about it Thursday. I don't want to, but I can tell you guys, it's going to be a little powerful, a little emotional, and a lot of fun because it's going to bring up a lot of memories.
So yeah, guys, please, everyone, please tune in there. Chef Nick, obviously at 8 p.m. Eastern. Chef Nick is going to interview Joe. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be amazing. So now you're going to hear the story of Joe's side. So it's going to be amazing, and obviously Chef Nick is going to kill it. And make sure everyone comes in there 8 p.m. Eastern. And but I want to talk about what my team and I did for this week for you guys. And tomorrow, tomorrow, my mentor and my good friend Amy Trash is coming on here at 10 a.m. Eastern. She'll be joining there here at CBS Sports Analyst, former CEO of the Raiders, and she's an author also. So please get your questions ready for Amy Trash. She'll be joining here at 10 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. And then Wednesday, my team and I booked Pat Regazio, Mets reporter. He does some great stuff in the baseball world. He'll be joining 10 a.m. Eastern for Wednesday. So please get your questions ready for him. Pat Regazio is the best. And then Thursday, my team and I booked actor Paul Voorhees. He's an amazing guy. Everybody knows him that he acted in 61 as Yogi Berra, and he acted in other movie shows. So, guys, get your questions ready. And I know Chef Nick, you're planning on joining that one for 4 p.m. Eastern with Paul.
I'm gonna try my best, but yes, I would love to. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, get your questions ready for Paul. Man, he obviously a great guy, and we did a couple of events with him already. So it's gonna be a good one on Thursday, and then Friday, my team and I booked my good friend Kayla Welsh. She's a sports photographer. She's coming at 10 a.m. Eastern on Friday, so she's another good one. And guys, get your questions ready for them, and it's gonna be fun and more to come from our side. So stay tuned.
I think I'm going to be good for that one too.
Kayla, okay,
Yeah, Kayla, yeah.
Yeah.
And another interesting thing, you want to talk about coincidences. Paul, when we see him also on Thursday, he also played the husband of another guest that we had here.
Yep.
Caterina Michio.
Yep.
Yes.
They played a short film, a 40-minute film,
Okay.
that they were husband and wife, and I think you'll get a kick out of that when we bring up that she was with us a couple of times, and hopefully
he'll,
with us.
Yeah, he'll enjoy that for sure.
Yes. So we have a lot of coincidence lately, Nathan. You notice that?
Yep. First with now Vip Roberts, and it's crazy.
And the third one will be a Yankee trip, a Yankee blockbuster. You know, they say things come in threes. We can't have twos, guys, and I have that feeling. You know what happens? I told you last night. I mean, it wasn't a sexy move, but it was a move, and this guy's going to make the Yankee team. By the way, no question. Oh, yeah. No question about it. But it's another left-handed hitter. That is a little strange.
I know they need a right. I keep saying they need a couple right-handed hitters, right-handed catcher. So hopefully, they can capitalize on that too. So I'm just finding a hard time where they're going to find the right-handed catcher, because pretty much everybody's gone, except for Mitch Garver. Maybe they could take a chance on Mitch Garver. I don't know, but let's see.
But yeah, and Mitch Garver wouldn't be a bad signing per se, but it would, like you said, it'd be kind of like a low risk, high reward.
Yeah, no, you're right. Jimmy Matthews says, Nick, I feel like a Mets fan. This is gross. Oh, God. How do you really feel, Jimmy? Do you really have feelings? Wow. Oh, man.
Okay.
And Nick responds, sleeping bags, Cashman, Jimmy, laugh out loud. Yeah, well, you know, I don't know, maybe by him sleeping outside, it might have froze his brain a little bit, and maybe he still thinks we're in the playoffs. I don't know. I can't figure. This is one time I am completely baffled with this Yankee mentality right now. I can't figure it out at all. I just can't. But the feelings are there. But I don't know. You know, are the Yankees in their office? Are they playing tiddlywinks somewhere? Or
they're still sleeping, I guess, apparently. So
yeah, they got it. I mean, listen, they might get the last laugh and, you know, say, ha ha, you know, this and that. Oh, our main man is here. Cruise control.
What's up, Cruz? Let's go.
Cruz, my guy.
The Yankees win minor league title of the year.
Cruz is absolutely correct. It's like with all the signings that we're having, like to minor league signings, and then invitation to spring training. Yeah, we're gonna win it, man. We're gonna win.
Oh yeah, you're gonna watch, baby. You're gonna watch the Rail Riders, like they're gonna just like.
And Joe's right. The Yankees are doing the opposite this year by signing the minor the as you call so-called hammer eggers, and then maybe the Yankees will make a big move. So I don't know. Let's see what happens there.
I said multiple big trades,
but you never know. I think the Yankees minor league teams might win the championship before the Yankees do. So
wouldn't that be something?
With all the talent potentially coming in.
Yeah, I think, you know what, Joe. Any tingle that you have or any feeling, you may need to get rest because you may be coming up with something or coming down with something.
Yeah, you think so? Oh, okay.
A little craziness.
Oh, he did.
No.
He did have a big feeling the other day. So
Was that with Ryan Weathers?
no, that was
Right.
after Ryan Weathers actually.
Oh wow, it was after the weather.
Well,
weather
I did say in last night's show the Yanks were making a move today. Now,
Yeah.
I can't help it if it wasn't as sexy as we all wanted.
But
All
I'm
right, Jimmy. Yeah. All right, Jimmy. No sense I have a feeling 2 months later. Oh, all right, Jimmy. You obviously did not listen to any of our play-by-play games because I called all the plays.
Oh dear, here we go.
I'm kidding.
hey,
Now
the judge
you
homer.
make up for it by subscribing, pressing the like button, notifications. You do all that. We love you.
Hey, I remember I kept saying, Judge was gonna have a monster postseason. He did.
Yeah.
The problem was 8 other guys didn't want to show up.
Yeah, they were all playing patty cake with I forget it. It was awful. They
But hey,
had, if you watch those games, dissect the Yankee batting. Dissect it, please. What do you call? If you dissect every at bat, you see how disgusting they were.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They had no clue. They went up there like, am I supposed to hit the ball or do I strike out? What do I do? Come on, man. What the hell? Look at the box scores every night.
Yep.
5 innings of strikeouts, 4 innings of strikeouts. Look at the pressure you're putting on the team.
Mm-hmm.
3, 6, 9, 12. That's 12 outs for 4 innings of garbage.
That's why I keep saying they need more contact hitters, and obviously they need to improve on the bat to ball skills, and obviously change up the analytics. Get rid of the analytics department. That's all, and that's what they need to change. And the one player I always wanted the Yankees to get, but what they never did was Michael Brantley, because I love Michael Brantley as a player. Obviously, left-handed bat, that's another thing, but he was a contact hitter, and he got on base, and obviously the concern with him was injury issues. But when healthy, man, he was productive. But the Yankees need that type of player to be on the team to help balance the lineup. And like I said, we need to find a way to get right-handed hitters too, especially a catcher. So, like this team now, it's not a finished product, guys. It's more they got to fill in the holes. So,
Yeah,
and they will.
And I think they will. But like I said, the laughs might be on us, on all of us, because who knows what they're going to do in spring training? I mean, there's got to be a plan there. You don't have a $300 million payroll just about and just be happy with what you have. They know it's got to get better. The only way, and I've been saying it till you're blue in the face, the only way they can compete is if everybody plays to their potential.
yeah.
Why they were brought here. Can they do that? I don't know. Are we going to get a 250 average from Austin Wells? What are we going to get from first base? I have no idea. Yeah, you can put Ben Rice there, but remember, people, if he's concentrating on first base, is that going to hurt his batting?
Yeah.
You don't want that. You need his bat, especially now you lose Bellinger. We need his bat to protect Aaron Judge. So you're going to put that pressure on him on first base. He makes an error or two, then he starts striking out. No, thank you. No, thank you. Jazz has to play to his potential. The shortstop, we know it's Jose. It could be Ahmad. It could be Paul DeJean. Yeah. I don't know. But they got to hit better than 250, 260, 270. Ryan McMahon, is he going to bat 219 and hit, 20 homers, 65 RBIs? or would you rather have him batting 260 with maybe 13 home runs and 60 RBIs? I take that any day of the week. What do we do about left field? You tell me, what's going to be in left field?
There's a for sale sign out there in left field.
You can say Spencer Jones. Okay, fine.
Well,
but do you really think Trent Grisham is going to give you the same type of year?
Yeah, we don't know. That's a problem. We don't know that. Yeah, we don't know. And like I said, that qualifying offer might come back to haunt the Yankees. So you never know what's going to happen there. And obviously, Grisham had a great year last year, and I'll give him credit. But now, can he repeat? The question is, can he repeat that? And I just don't know if he can. But he's a good quality defender, though. I mean, we can use him on defense, but the offense, if he can obviously get close to what he did last year, then that'll be a big help. Then the 22 million is worth it. Then if he has the same exact season. But
thank you. Yeah, you're right. That's great.
But if
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, sorry. I was going to say is if, like I said, if he struggles on the offensive side, then it's going to make the Yankees look bad, and they're going to say to themselves, "Why did we offer the 22 million when we had a chance to go out of the free agent market to get multiple players?" So that's what it's going to mess up. And now they're going to catch a lot of heat for that if Grisham struggles.
Here's my question to you guys. What do you think about this? When they made that offer, they still didn't have a supposedly a payroll number. Wouldn't it have been smart for them to really sit down and say, okay, how?
Yeah.
If you're constrained with this amount, we got to give Grisham, we have to go from 5 million to 22. If it's going to be, Hal's got to realize and know more or less what he was going to hand over to Cashman for trades and signings. So what happened? And remember, guys, I was saying, I'm shocked. There's no Yankee meeting. Where is the meeting this year when they really needed the meeting? And they can discuss, do we want to go 5 million to 22 million or take our chances with the dice and re-sign Bellinger, go after Tucker, do whatever. But they didn't have a meeting. Supposedly they did not. And Cashman, even after Thanksgiving, said, I don't have a budget yet. What kind of malarkey is that?
Well, I can say some other bad words, but yes, what kind of malarkey is that? So let me start this off by saying, you know what, Yankees, I'd be great if they were, and I brought this up so many times during the season, it'd be great if they were just transparent with us fans, to be like, this is what we're going to do. We're going to be on a budget. We're not going to say, oh, it would be nice for us to be under this certain limit because other teams, and again, you don't want to say other teams because it's sort of like throwing them under the bus, and then it's like making yourselves look good where you don't want to blame yourselves or make any excuses. Well, this is where they're doing this wrong. You need to have some accountability. If I was Hal and I was the owner, I'd be like, look, we sucked. Even though we made it to, tied with the Blue Jays because the last week of the season we played great or pretty much more than great against all these last place teams that we tied the Blue Jays, and we should have been first all season long. Well, this is last season. Now we're moving on to this season. So I think a lot more going forward, just enough about this past season, but more accountability needs to go forward. And this is where it needs to change, where it's like, I don't want to hear anything with words. And we always say words. It's like no more words. It has to be action. You see other coaches, whether it's in the NBA or NFL, they're holding their players accountable. And then it's like they're calling them out. This is the way it should be, like just pretty much all across the board. In regards to, I was going to touch upon like stuff like Bellinger. In regards to Bellinger, if we're still talking about him, all right, so something's wrong here. I think we're mental now. I think we're just in this mental phase where it's like, you know what? I'm infatuated with you. And it doesn't matter if you say yes or no. We're going to stay here and wait for you. this is not good. This is just a mental factor with the Yankees where it's like, enough is enough.
Yeah.
And there was rumors, right? With rumors, here we go with rumors saying that the Yankees are not going to wait for Bellinger anymore. So this is almost like, it's like almost like you send a letter to your crush, be like, hey, would you want to go to the prom with me? Check yes or the no box. This is where we're at right now. And it's done. It's just like, I've called this out since the offseason. It's like, if Bellinger doesn't sign or acknowledge us before Christmas Eve, before New Year's Eve, then that's it. But we're still following him. We're like sniffing his butt like a dog. Like it has to be over. Like I'm just tired of hearing him. I'm tired of hearing his name. In regards to going into the offseason, into spring training, and I've said this before, I will always follow the Yankees. I will always root for them. But if they want to go with what they have right now, then God bless them. You could say all your Hail Marys and stuff like that. No more excuses. If this is the route you want to go with what you have, then this is on you. Us fans, we're smarter than you in every way. So whatever you want to do right now, you want to go along the ways with all your beautiful all-star free agent signings that you signed to depth pieces. Depth is great, but not right now. You need to fix whatever you have. That's like a gap, like pretty much you have like a big gash wound, and you're putting like these Band-Aids, these generic Band-Aids on your gash wound to cover it up, but you're bleeding out. This is what we see. The Yankees don't see that. We feel that. The Yankees don't see that, and they just think everything is like just beautiful around the fireplace. It doesn't work that way anymore. And so this is going to continue on until they sort of stretch it out. Yes, is Bellinger going to, or any other player that's going to be traded until spring training? It's happened before, but you know what? You can't do that anymore. It's like sort of this like last minute deadlines where it's like, okay, we'll figure out what to do to improve our team. But, you need to give this person who's a new addition on your team, like a lot of like, just pretty much like to mix him in with like pretty much your game plan and stuff like that. You can't do this anymore. This is where they dropped the ball and got it wrong a lot of times. And I pointed out during the offseason and during the season as well, is like, it just seems like they always wait to the last minute. And then it's just, they shoot themselves in the foot. And it's just like, you know what? They lose a foot, then they lose another foot, then they just keep losing all these body parts. And it just doesn't work anymore. It's just weird. They need to, I don't know how much to say this. It's like, if you don't learn from your mistakes, you're going to die. That's it. And the Yankees are going to die. And I don't know what's going to happen. It's like fans are going to be fed up and they don't want to be a part of this anymore. They're going to be Met fans. Good for you. Let's go to the Mets or whatever expansion team you want to put. You want to bring a Brooklyn Dodgers team into this? That's fine with me. But eventually, this is going to happen. Where the only thing he's going to learn from this is the fact that nobody wants to go to games. It's going to be hard to do that. Nobody wants to buy his merch. Nobody wants to associate with the Yankees anymore. No one wants to take the train. To take their kids or their families on a train or pay for expensive parking to watch the Yankees anymore. This is going to be the last resort, and eventually, mark my words, it's going to happen. This is going to be the end result. So, right now, I am always going to root for the Yankees. Whatever team they have right now, I will. If they want to have Nick Torres at first, I'm going to root for him. I'm going to make sure that, you know what, if he does good, then I'm going to call myself out because I said it when they signed Nick Torres. Oh my God, what's this signing? What's going to happen? I said a little other, sarcastic remarks, but I'm going to take responsibility for that. But if they're going to stick with that and he doesn't perform, if the coaches, the newly signed coaches don't perform, then that's on them. Then this is the change they have to make. So this is what I'm saying going into spring training. What is it? February 14th, Valentine's Day.
Yes. So pitchers and catchers report around that time.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's what
Perfect. Valentine's Day massacre. Okay.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
don't know if you should expect that, but right now it's just Yankees. And again, I've said this before, guys, in the chat. If you guys haven't heard it, but I'm going to say this again. I am not worried because I am not going to stress my life anymore with the Yankees, what they do. Whatever they do, it's on them. If they just like Back to the Future, where it's like at the end, we've said this movie, called this out, this movie out many times, where it's like towards the end, you see his body parts disappearing, or even his family members disappearing, because this is what the Yankees are going through right now. Yeah. It's the fact of the management. It's just they're dying right now. It's a dying breed, and we can't compare these management or these players to like the 90s or even the 70s too, because it's a different time. Even with George too, he's not there anymore. We have to realize that he's not there. Does he have all the any respect in the world to what's it called to move in his grave where it's like I'm very pissed off? Yes, absolutely. But he's not here anymore. Hal is here. Yeah. Hal's chips and seltzer. This is what I think about Hal. He's a seltzer and he's potato chips. Wow. That's it. I know it's not that great. But anyway, that's all I'm saying. Yes.
I have a suggestion. Why not, if they really start feeling choked, why not start selling off or partnering up with a billionaire or somebody like that is very interested? I don't say give up the power, but if they can bring somebody in at, let's say, I don't know, 30%. How much is 30% of $8 billion?
Oh, we're talking about numbers now.
Well, they already got that Japanese business guy.
Yeah, I know, but right now they're not fluctuating money in there, because if they did, the Yankees would be able to use it. What I'm saying is it either spread it around or give up some of it to, with an option. Look,
the only way
you put an extra amount of money to the Yankees, right? And then you'll have an option. You can get out at a certain point, or you stay with it. But they can't stay the way they are now. They have too many board people. They have too much expense, and if they don't make the right moves, again, they're in trouble again for the next 10 years, because they're stuck with Giancarlo Stanton. They're stuck with these contracts, and they don't want and all of that. So they need somebody to go in there with a flux of money and say, "Here, I'll take what is this worth?" You find out what it is, and they become and then Hal, I mean, they can turn around, here, cash, go bet it, go do it. If because there's no other way. The only other way is that all the fans, the millions and millions, do a GoFundMe, and we make one check, and we go to Hal and say, "Here, forget the budget. This money's coming from us. Go get a player." I mean, as stupid as that sounds,
Yankees should partner with me, maybe, and then I'll buy a stake in it, and then, but the only way is the Yankees would do that. Obviously, Sean brought up the Japanese guy, and then I think the only way they'll do that is if they find someone international,
maybe
like a Japanese or from India or wherever. But I mean, it's just crazy, and I agree with you, Joe. I think at some point they have to discuss about. I think that's something to discuss about in the future, but not right now. But I do agree with you, Joe. I think that's a good idea to have someone partner up with the Yankees and help them out.
If they're really crying, and I won't say crying, if they're really having a problem, don't hide behind the fact that you don't want to go over 300 million or 400 million. Don't hide it anymore. Be proactive. Do something about it. So big deal. You give up 30% of the New York Yankees. Okay. You're still a cash cow. Do you want to win and lose 30%? Or do you want to own the whole team and never win again? You tell me what's the better outlet.
Yeah, but I mean, I think what wasn't there some people that have a stake already or shares or
Yeah,
something? I don't
some
know.
of the board, yeah, some of the board, but obviously
Yeah.
they're not inflicting any more money.
Yeah.
So they
Okay.
have to bring somebody in with an influx of cash. Because if
Yeah.
they're crying about cash, then what else can you do? You know, I mean, listen, if they had, I mean, obviously, if they had the money or they believe in them in what they, you know, in all of this, they would be buying play. They'd be getting players. But
Yeah,
they're not doing that.
or if they're simply just retooling, you know, because Yankees don't rebuild, we retool.
Yeah.
Right.
Just come out and be honest, like, hey, you know, we're gonna retool. Don't just make it sound like, no, well, I'm tired of paying the luxury tax threshold and the and all this revenue sharing and you know blah 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 blah.
And there's also a sense of pride that the Yankee brand has won 27 world championships.
Right.
You have to uphold that. You can't just lie on your morals. You got it. You know, look at the Dodgers. What did they do? They got a conglomerate together. Who put in $2 billion? Who did $1 billion? Who did this? Who did that? And how is that going? They won 2 championships in a row. So why can't the Yankees be innovative that way?
I feel like they have when it comes to the Dodgers. I feel like they have everything ready, planned out, and ready to go, and that's how they act quick. And obviously, we got all the firepower in the front office. Freeman has been great, and obviously coming from Tampa Bay Rays, and they have a great analytics department. They have everything set, and that's why they're ranked number 1 in the farm system right now with the team they have. Obviously, with the loaded team, but they're doing everything right now. For now, though, but I said,
I mean that goal goes in phases. I understand.
But and then also Mark Walters, obviously using the Lakers as tax write-offs is a big help for them, and using the deferred money on Otani and now Kyle Tucker. So they got, I don't know. It's like they have like a plan. They have a plan every season. They execute it, and look, and then it happens for them.
And the thing is, they have partnered up. They're in with the soccer team
They have a lot of partners. So
yeah, and so they're doing that. They're doing this, but I just don't. I don't get it. I don't get it. And how do you? And it happens all the time with Hal. He gets to a certain point, and only last year he finally said, "All right, let's go for it."
Yeah.
Well, why you have to wait to the bitter end when you could do it right now? You're not paying the taxes till next year anyway.
Yeah.
So if you're going to get the players in July, why not get them now? And by the time you get to July 31st, everybody's clicking. But no, they got to wait till the 31st and make 10 trades on the 31st or the 30th, whatever the heck it is. And then you only have a month left of the season. Mm-hmm. That's the problem with the New York Yankees right now. Now, how do you solve that? How do you solve it?
Well,
I don't know anymore.
Maybe it's time to get a fresh new GM. I mean, you've had a guy who's been in the system for 40 some odd years.
Yep.
40 years, and 26 of the 40 years he's been GM. And then I don't know how many years he was assistant GM. You know, but there's a time where you should say, and look, hey, you know what? We've been getting stale over here. So it's time we get a little fresh face in the GM room.
Maybe I should be the GM because I would operate in a different way, and I think I would get things done faster than Cashman did.
And like I
Yeah.
said, again, he could have constraints that we don't know about, Nick, and that's the thing. To save face. Oh yeah, we don't have a budget. We have enough, and maybe it says sorry. Don't say anything, but this is what you have, and this is and they spent all the money on Trent Grisham, and if that's the case, then they did wrong. So I don't care if he hits 50 home runs. They did wrong.
They better hope he has a good season because all the fans are going to be,
Yes.
you know what?
No
Yeah,
question.
but I think there's gonna be moves, and they're gonna make moves through the trade market.
Yeah.
And then maybe we do get Bellinger after this long holdout. But then, how much? Even if he has a good season, are the fans really gonna want to after this whole back and forth and all this drama? And then we gave you a more than fair offer, but you didn't want to take it back and you said you really wanted to be a Yankee.
Right.
Or are we just really gonna roast Scott Boras about that? And maybe the Yankees should just stop trying to negotiate with Scott Boras. I know he he represents about half the league.
Yeah. No, you're right.
But I mean,
Well,
at some point you got to stop dancing with the devil.
Yep.
I think we came up with this was a nice stream.
Yeah.
We dissected like just about everything, really. Talked about everything, and good luck to the Hall of Fame people tomorrow. We're excited to hear. Hopefully, Andrew Jones gets in and Beltran, and then we'll see. I mean, we're pulling for our own Andy Pettit, of course, and we'll take it from there. And we'll see.
Hopefully, Omar Vizquel is another one. So
Yeah, hopefully
he deserves it.
Torrey Hunter gets some good news.
Torrey Hunter, yep, I agree. Torrey Hunter. Some of the other names on the list is just mind-boggling to me. I don't know.
Well, we are going on 2 hours, guys. What a great stream! Just basically some final thoughts from each of you, and we'll go get ready for tomorrow morning's big show at 9:30. So, guys, who wants? Sean, you want to go first? Go ahead.
Yeah, no, guys. Congratulations, first of all, to Indiana University.
Mm-hmm.
You guys got your first national championship from football in your school history. Congratulations to that. And then Fernando Mendoza doing it in your home city, your native city. That's awesome. I wish you the best in the upcoming draft. Also, I want to say this. The Yankees are going to make moves, but we got to just wait and see what it really is going to be going into this whole stretch toward spring training. And who knows? Our minds might get blown by the end of this week. We got a long list of different interviews this week, including the one and only Joe Mangoya.
Yep.
With Nathan Sheffield at 8 p.m. on Thursday. But we also got Amy Trask tomorrow morning. Come here at 10. And yeah, we got a whole lot going on, guys. It's going to be a busy week, crazy week, probably even wild to the extreme week. But come on, and we'll get you all the information we have.
Well, thank you, Sean, and thank you for coming. Yes, well said. Good luck with the short. Good luck with the book, and we're behind you at 100,000%.
Sean, if you need help with the book, I can put you in touch with some pretty good authors if you want any help. So
yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah.
Okay, Nitin, you want to go next?
I'll go last. Chef, I think you go next.
Yeah. So So pretty much in regards to oh man, I just lost my train of thought.
It's okay.
Yeah. Yes. So we were talking about with so many trades that were made this summer. Yeah, and then like it's always, and this was a goal too that I think from Hal or from Yes Man Cashman and Yes Man Boone, but from Hal it was like, yeah, we have to stop losing during the dog days of summer. We have to put a stop to that. Well, yeah, that's great. It's sort of it's nothing like the Yankees ever went through. I mean, it was something like it just happened, as a pattern. But that's something that has to happen naturally. It's not part of your organization. You can't really put that as part of your goal. One of your goals should be to stop losing and stop going on a losing streak. Yes, especially during the summer, the dog days of summer. But that's sort of not your goal. Your goal is to win it all and kill everyone. That's it. Annihilate everyone, not just win it by a hair or by a whisker. In terms of, look, if I was the owner of the Yankees, if I was Hal, I'd be like, I'd fire Cashman, I'd fire Boone. I'd be like, look, guys, this is a different type of organization that's going to be from start to finish, from head to toe. I'm going to get rid of. We'll keep some analytics because it makes some people feel warm and fuzzy inside. That's great. But even so, too, I wouldn't really. These guys are just playing like, we'll do whatever you say, and we'll say yes to everything. And I don't want to just be this repeated type of robot that I keep saying the same stuff. But I've said this all season long too, where it's like this is the end result. If they're not going to change anything, then everything's going to happen again like this. It's just going to be the same pattern. We're going to go on a winning streak, and then we're going to lose like 20 games, and then we're going to have a another winning streak, and then we're going to end up being in the wild card, and that's going to be good enough. And then it's terrible. It's a terrible way to pretty much run your business. But yeah, you could talk about all the assets that the Yankees have. I think we talked about this too, that whether it's like they don't pay property tax, and they have other global assets, and then they have soccer teams, and then they have this, they have that. And then you can pull out old numbers out of your ass. It's fine. That's great. You want to pull out numbers from Google. You want to eat alphabet soup and then crap it out and then use that as your stats. That's fine with me. I'm not a stats person because I believe anyone that's signed to a team and anyone that's an organization can do better next season without stats, without analytics. That's why I always ask any person that's on this channel that's a special guest, what are your thoughts about analytics? This is where I just don't want to just dive into it, because you know what? It's unless you are in the organization, you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. So I mean, that I'm just going to leave it like that. In regards to what the Yankees are going to do from now until spring training, I don't care, and I don't know. I'm going to see whatever roster we have right now. I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I'm good with that. So if I seem frustrated in regards to what the Yankees are right now, I have every right to be, because I think every Yankee fan should have every frustration in the bone right now, because it's like this is not the organization that we knew or what they are right now. So wherever course they want to take this, that's fine. That's good. Let them do that. That's on them. But it's not going to be happy. It's not going to be an end result. If it is where it's surprising, how long is that going to last? So there's a lot of questions, not even holes, not even like gunshot shotgun holes. There's a lot of questions that we need to ask, and they need to fulfill too. So thank you guys for being in the chat. Thank you, panel, Nathan, Joe, Sean. Love you guys as always. Great conversation, great stream. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Hey, well said, Chef Nick. Florence Nightingale's proud of you. So
hey, good.
Okay, it's your turn.
Well, first of all, shout out to Evan for this. We got some breaking news in the NFL. Apparently, Tennessee Titans are closing on a new head coach, and it's Robert Saleh. The Titans are working on to finalize a deal with 49ers defensive coordinator to become the next head coach, Robert Saleh, which is kind of surprising. I thought they would go offensive with Cam Ward, but I think it's going to be interesting. It's kind of a surprise hire right here, but interesting hire. But Robert Saleh is heading to the Tennessee Titans as a new head coach. So there you have it. But
Yeah,
thank you, Evan, for that.
Awesome.
For the thing.
and also wasn't Miami hired their new coach,
Yeah,
an
Miami
offensive
hired,
coordinator?
yeah, from the Packers. Yep, they hired him today. But yeah, so shout out to the chat guys. You guys did a great job interacting with us. Obviously, we talk about a lot, and great job, Sean and Chef Nick, Joe. You guys always do a good job. Obviously, you guys did a great job today. Evan and Joe did a great job today with their client, Bip Roberts. You guys did awesome. And then tomorrow, obviously, later today, actually, my mentor, Amy Trash. So get ready for that. Let's go Yankees. And later today is our Job of the Mouse show, too, at 7:30. So tune in there. Please subscribe. Continue liking, subscribing to our Job of the Mouse show. And continue liking and subscribing to this show, too. Hit the button. A lot of big things happening for both shows. And obviously, big things happening for my new company that I'm with. I'm dropping something big later today, so stay tuned for that. Keep up the great work. Let's go Yankees. Hopefully they make moves soon. And hopefully Cody Bellinger signs soon because I'm getting tired of it. Waiting for Bellinger. He's posting pictures of him at the gym. Why not just post a picture of the new whatever team you're going to so people know what you're going to go do?
I know.
And then you're having people having your teammates putting comments underneath their posts, which people think it could mean something. So come on, decide already. It's getting just ridiculous. You have offers on the table, and go take the Yankees are putting their best they're putting their best effort out there. So I give them credit for that at least. But I mean, obviously the Yankees are operating in a different system now, and like I said, they have to change the analytics department. It's getting ridiculous up there. That's one thing, but let's see what happens. And congrats to Indiana, obviously winning the first national championship in school history. Kudos to them, and kudos to Miami, man. What a season they had. They had a lot of history. Obviously with Michael Irvin, Edrin James, Ed Reed, Bernie Kosar. You can go down the list. And
Man, don't forget to go to the greatest linebacker to ever play the football.
Ray Lewis. Yep. Man, they had a whole and obviously Jason Taylor, Dwayne Johnson. So, but they had a good season. But keep up the great work, and let's go. Come on, man, let's go. We got to get the numbers down and then get the subscribers up. So there you go.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great take, everyone. We did hit the 2-hour mark, and
wow, 2 hours.
And I want to say thank you for everybody for a very, very nice stream, very successful. And thank you again. And we will definitely see you at 9:30 tomorrow morning. Come in, have your questions. The link is out. So we're going to have a lot of fun tomorrow. It's going to be very, very nice happening. Thanks to Nitin and Nitin Sports Rush team. So please give Amy a lot of love tomorrow. She's nice enough.
By the way, but she's only going to be on audio, so she's not going to show her face, only audio. So just be prepared for that.
So yeah, and thank you for the shout out, Wendy. Appreciate that. Best family channel out there. Thank you very much. We really appreciate that. And keep up the good work on your channel with all the different topics and everything that you do. There's so many topics you do.
Yeah.
Good for you, man. Keep it going. So with that in mind, God bless you all. God bless America. Let's go Yankees. Stay healthy, everyone, and have a great rest of your night. Get your coffee, bagels, and everything ready for 9:30 and then 10 o'clock, the great interview with Amy. So stay with us, everyone. Good night and take care. Let's go Yankees.
Woo! Let's go, guys. Great job.